I think to begin with, let's just be still for a while and just be here. If you want to meditate, you can do that. It doesn't matter. Just be here for a bit. Maybe with nothing added. Let there be peace and love among all beings in the universe. Om, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaskar, Namaskar. Welcome to Satsang. Thank you for coming. It's beautiful to see you here tonight. Nothing I'm going to say here tonight is all that important. Actually, what's far more important is the silence between the words. Most of the time we're paying attention to the noise rather than the silence. We attend to it, we serve it. We can wonder, at least for these few minutes tonight, just what it would be like to be the servant of the silence. Useful and old analogy about the thoughts that are, arising from nowhere, racing across our conscious awareness, demanding attention, is that they would be like clouds scudding across the blue sky. And using the Eastern criteria for reality, what doesn't change is the blue sky. The clouds are changing all the time. And their criteria for reality, their criteria that we use, is that which doesn't move is real. That which comes and goes is merely phenomenal. And yet we find ourselves in service to the phenomenal, to our thoughts. It doesn't mean that we should not have thoughts. Of course, we can't operate without them. But they don't have to take supremacy. They don't have to be paramount. And if that is so, you'll find that, there's a lot of body work and stuff going on here caused by, our tensions and things. It's because of that we contract down around the words. That we're trying to control things. We're looking for equilibrium all the time. And it seems like the words are telling us, or they're letting us know, whether in their opinion, I don't know if words have opinion, but whether or not we're doing okay or not. Yeah. I saw a morning talk by my friend Yukio Ramana, a Japanese-American messenger from Papaji, and he was basically saying that the litany that goes on in our minds goes something like this. What's going on? How am I doing? And what's next? And we seem to be in service to that. We don't rest, we don't relax, we don't breathe. This one doesn't breathe so well. I can see Amber smiling over there. What I want to tell you is everything I'm saying, about it, the teachers, the speakers included in this, I'm not excluded. Sometimes the clouds are so thick we can't see the sky at all. But even when they're not, when they're scudding across the sky, you know, I remember when we were little kids, we laid down in the fields and looked up and tried to see pictures in the clouds. Our attention still wasn't on the blue sky. The mind wants more, better, different. Boredom is such a high space, nobody can hang there. Very few people can hang in boredom. So just for this time, let this silence, this pristine silence awareness that you are, take precedence. Let it preside. It's quite wonderful. You'll discover that who you are is quite beautiful and totally whole and complete. Nothing can be taken from you, and you can't gain anything because you already have it all. There's a famous poem by Rumi. I got it from one of Coleman Barks' books. And the name of the poem is this. Rumi was, I think you probably all know here, but it's a 13th century poet, Sufi poet that lived in Turkey. And you can picture him down on the beach with his companion, Hussam, who followed him around. He was a scribe, and he wrote down Rumi's words. And Rumi spoke in poetry all the time, supposedly. There's another name mentioned in the poem, Halaj, and it's referring to Halaj Mansur, who was martyred at about that time for saying, "I am truth" around the wrong people. So the poem goes like this. Sit, please. This we are now is not imagination. This is not grief or joy, not a judging state or an elation or sadness. Those come and go. This is the presence that doesn't. It's dawn, Hussam, here in the splendor of coral, inside the friend, the simple truth of what Halaj said. What more could human beings want? When grapes turn to wine, they're wanting this. And when the night sky pours by, it's really a crowd of beggars, and they all want some of this. This that we are now creates these bodies cell by cell, like bees building a honeycomb. The human body in the universe grows from this, not this from the human body in the universe. This we are now is not imagination. This is not grief or joy, not a judging state or an elation or sadness. Those come and go, but this is the presence that doesn't. So, that's really it, you know. Nisargadatta once said, don't try and be something you're not. But on the other hand, don't refuse to be who you are. You're all loving, you're all powerful. There's nothing that's impossible for you.